All right. So, as a recap, back in Port Nyanzaro, if only for a couple of days, a welcome relief from the dangerous jungles of Chult. Wakanga greeted you and led you to a worsening, it seemed, Syndra Sylvain. You detailed what you had discovered to date. You've been invited to Kirsabal to gain a boon from Ashara, the leader of the Aarakocra. You cleared out the ancient signal tower, Firefinger, of the nasty Terrafolk. You had a wild time in the Grung village of Dungrunglung. You added to the map Syndra provided you, but most important, you discovered the location of the Soulmonger, the supposed source of the death curse, and that it's in the long-lost city of Omu. Syndra agreed with you that the Oracle of Orolunga, Saja N'baza, would lead you to Omu, if it did indeed exist. After resupplying and visiting Grandfather Zatimbe, you made your way back to the Thundering Lizard, only to find it crowded to the rafters with fans eager to hear the infamous adventurer and storyteller Volathamp Gadarm. Nimbus befriended / stalked Volo, and you ended up shutting down the bar, telling stories, and learning rumors from Volo. Though you gave a go at picking the lock at Ikaret's back room in an effort to find out the mystery behind his ice-cold Tej, the lock proved beyond your abilities. Volo even gave it a try, but the fine dwarven lock wouldn't budge. Now, you find yourselves embarking yet again into the jungle. You push off from the banks down the river Soshan Star. With you, Undril Silver, the priestess of Torm, eager to deliver herself in some dispatches to Camp Vengeance, 8 days upriver. So this is where we start.
Yay. To adventure.
I don't want to die.
And then keep your head above water.
There's a very small chance of that.
So who's in which canoe with who?
How about you guys tell me that? I figure we could split up the NPCs.
Gently down the stream.
So I'm assuming that Baloo will probably be in one by himself, or he'd be in one with,
Small people.
yeah, with like either myself or Snarn or.
It's Baloo in the back of the boat, and you're in the front, and you're trying to paddle, but you can't reach the water because it's sticking up in the air so far.
Yes.
Okay. So I've got you, and let's say Undril will be in front of Baloo. Torm sticking together. Nimbus in the front, and then maybe Hickabee in the canoe between Undril and Hickabee. And then on the other canoe, we've got Azaka guiding the boat in the back. Who wants to fill it out otherwise?
Well,
I'll go there.
Where?
Then I'll go with Azaka.
Okay. Leon next to Azaka. Who wants to be in the front? Tabaxel or Snarn?
whoever's got a good perception.
Oh, does he?
So who? Oh, it's Tabaxel? Okay. All right. Just need to know who the crocodile attacks first. Kidding.
Leon, of course. Their favorite lunch is turtles.
they apparently did like turtle. Yeah, so actually the first day goes by without much going on. You guys make good time into the river. And I've already pre-rolled the encounters, so nothing happens on the first day. I know there was some business with hit points, temporary hit points. So all of those effects have vanished. You're all up to full hit points, full health. And you make your way down river. So if you want to go ahead and update that, feel free to, if you haven't already.
Yeepers. Yay,
All right.
spells.
Arrange any spells you may want to prepare. If your class requires that sort of thing. Ah, there's my pen.
So
When are we setting off? Early, mid-afternoon, evening?
So you've made a full day of it. You've taken a rest, and you've head off in the morning on day 2.
Okay. Oh, our journey is going to be so blessed.
Oh,
Setting off at dawn, Lathander is going to bless us. You just see.
Yeah, and you do get started right at dawn, and the colors from the sunrise, quite beautiful above the jungle. Let's check out the weather and see what's going on with that.
in the jungle, the mountains.
Rainy, of course. So it is raining. You have a nice sunrise, but it's a little red, the sunrise. So it portends a little bit of rain. So a little bit of rain starts to fall. It's not too bad, but doesn't fill your canoes. Yeah, you make your way down the river, and then I think at some point, Undrill Silver, she turns around and says, "Mr. Blue, might I have a word with you?"
Yes, that sounds fantastic.
And she turns around completely and stops rowing, puts her paddle down, and she kind of whispers and looks around to make sure that no one else can hear. And she says, "I'm a faithful servant of Torm, much as yourself, but I struggle with, well, Torm followers are well known for their bravery, and well, to put it plainly, I'm not brave.
How are you not brave? You would travel with us through the jungle here. You know, there is dangers. You decided to do so.
True, I do have orders, though. Perhaps it's hard for someone as big and strong as yourself to understand or even appreciate. You must never be afraid.
Oh, that is not true. I am scared all the time.
So how do you deal with it?
It is better to be scared and to stand your ground and, how do you say, overcome your fears than it is to run and always be afraid of them.
Yes, I'll have to try to keep that in mind. I do appreciate that. Would you mind terribly if I stuck close to you if we were in the jungle? Would that be okay?
That would be fine by me.
Okay.
I welcome it.
Thank you for letting me bend your ear, Blue. I feel a little better.
Anytime. I assumed we did morning prayers together and stuff, so
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, for
nice
sure.
having another priestess of Torm to do all the rituals and stuff.
Yeah, and so what does Hickeby think about that? Hickeby sees you guys doing your prayers for Torm.
He could be he was late trying to catch up. He, after I guess last night, meeting up with the undead, he toured the streets and found a newfound faith temple. He came, and by the time he caught up with y'all just at the dawn, setting sail or getting close, he's humming a new tune, and he's got a shiny brand new tooth. When his upper tooth is nice and gold, shiny. You look close, it's got a Lathander emblem on it.
Oh, Jesus.
Nice. You get that in Atlanta?
You know, Atlanta. Oh. But
Is
he's
that
humming a new
his
tune.
holy symbol?
Yeah. Yeah, they sport that quite a bit down here. And then you see Azaka. She's kind of paddling in the back too. And then I think at some point during the day, I know at some point during the day, she spots something off to the distance, or on the bank of the river, I should say, and she motions, or she nods over to, calls out to Blue over in the other canoe. "Do you want to go check it out?" And she points over, and through the jungle you see what looks to be like a jet black statue or monolith, kind of set back into the woods.
That is interesting. I'd be okay to check it out. Anybody else want to?
Oh, sure. Let's go. Let Lathander shine some light on it and find out what's going on.
Okay.
Alright,
Is it
cool.
okay if we go priestess? It shouldn't delay us too long.
Yeah, sure. That'd be fine. I've waited long enough anyway, so let's do it. And Azaka kind of like angles the boat over towards the side of the river that the statue, the monolith's at. And you get out, and I guess and tie your canoes off. And as you
Oh, yeah, it's about time. We need to probably tip these boats over, empty up some of the pooled water up in them.
Yes, I have been bilging mine with my trunk.
it comes in handy.
It does.
Okay, yeah. So you empty out your canoes. They had some gear and stuff in there, easy enough to take out. Empty out the canoes from the rainwater, refill them, and or keep them turned over, I suppose, while you make a small trek inland.
Yes.
And this river is just like the river Tairiki. It's just there are places you will have to portage. You'll just have to go through the jungle to get around some tree blowdowns and rough rapids and things like that. But this area is pretty wide, and you do see plenty of places where boats had berthed there, and footprints of all kind, mostly human, leading back into the jungle. And who wants to take the lead?
Is Leon coming? Is he probably the best?
Yeah, I'll lead everybody.
Okay. Yeah. Do you want to make a perception check, or what do you want to do?
Sure. Let me make a perception check with advantage because I'm in the jungle.
Yeah. 17. Okay. Yeah. It seems pretty well traveled. There don't appear to be any traps, and you look around in the jungle too. You kind of maybe like stop people behind you to take, so that they can be quiet, so you can really take a good look and listen. And you don't see any dangers, any beasts or undead or anything at this point. But you do see on the ground that the place is pretty well traveled. And as you approach, you notice at the base of this huge sort of statue that there are flowers and just some coins and even a few gems scattered around the base of the statue. And it's a black monolith, and on the front of it, I guess the front facing the river, is the symbol of Ubtao, carved into what you assume must be this huge obsidian piece.
Okay. I explain all that what I'm finding and to the party.
So someone comes here to worship.
Apparently so.
Do you know what kind of people they are? Are they human? Or are they...
Can I make a check for that?
Yeah, I think with your perception check, you recognize the footprints as mostly human, perhaps other races, elves, and some of the others that you'd seen in Port Nine Zaro.
Footprints are humanoid footprints, exactly.
They come all the way out to here to worship this.
Well, we're here. Who knows what they could...
True.
Yeah, and I think with Leon, what you notice is that on the base, it's just sort of like steps, like a couple of steps, just sort of like a border around the base. You could see muddy footprints even going up to the base, as if they were going up to the surface of the monolith, right where the maze is.
Looks like people have been going up and inside.
Not inside, but up to the surface of the monolith.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, we don't seem to see anyone coming out, so maybe we shouldn't even go there.
Do they go beyond this point, or do they head back to the river?
Yeah, there's a few small footpaths, but most of the traffic appears to come from the river. But the footprints that you do see on the statue, some of them you can tell are sort of maybe on their tiptoes, as if they're trying to reach. And the maze is right in front of you, etched into the obsidian.
The same kind of maze that uses the teleportation portals?
Very, very much like one. Yes, it looks like the Ooptaus symbol. Yeah.
Snarn,
Yes.
who has the amulet? Is it Snarn?
Yes, Mr.
Yes,
Snan
yes.
has that.
Snarn, doesn't that look like the teleportation portals? Do you get anything from that? Your visions?
I can have a look.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Make a. How about you? If you get a little closer, make a perception check. Okay. I'll say that you noticed the same thing that Leon noticed. That it looks like people were walking up to the front of the statue where the maze is, and perhaps standing up to reach it for some purpose.
Can I
But
see anything? I am tall, so do I see anything up top?
No, it's sort of like a rectangle, rectangle in shape, cube, and
Touch it.
the top is sort of pointed, but it's not like the Washington Monument or anything. It's just sort of like jagged, like it was one huge piece of obsidian, and four of the sides were just cut and smoothed.
Mm-hmm. Well, if that's it, Snarn, touch it.
You touch it.
I touch it.
Okay. You touch it, and as you get closer, you notice that there are other fingerprints on it, and it looks like they had perhaps drawn lines through the maze.
Can I figure out the entrance and exit of the maze?
Yeah, absolutely. You just kind of even stand back and see.
Hey, Snarn, you have stuff to copy stuff down, correct?
No.
Aren't you the map maker, or is it Leon
No.
back there?
No, I don't do
Mr.
that.
Tabaxel, I believe.
Oh, Tabaxel?
Yeah, I'm drawing the map.
Hey, Tabaxel, do you want to take down this maze? It might be important later. You never know. And I'll trace my finger on the maze and see if I can make my way to the exit of it.
Okay. You trace your way through it, and you get to the end. Nothing happens.
Snarn, you do it.
Do what?
Someone would need to
Trace-
pick him up.
Snarn, trace your finger along the maze. I lift him up. I ask, is it okay if I lift you?
Sure.
Okay, I lift him up. Get him up next to the thing. Accidentally smooth. I clumsy.
I've heard that there are traps where you put your finger in something and it's covered in poison. And you don't know for days that you're infected until you just die. That's what I've heard.
I've heard the traps where you stick your finger in and you don't get the...
Yes, I've heard those too. Mr. Snan, is your finger still there?
Well, I'm not going to put my finger in it now.
Just do it.
Yes, Mr. Blue looks
I don't
healthy.
trust you. That's what he said last time, too, but, he wasn't exactly healthy, was he?
Snarn, this could be like the teleportation portals. Maybe this brings us somewhere. I don't know. Give it a shot so we can go.
No, this looks different.
Does your amulet on you, is it giving warm or cold or lukewarm feelings?
I think you do notice some sort of vibration from the amulet. It is different. It's not lighting up with a mote like it did at the previous teleportation circles. But you do sense some connection between this maze and your amulet.
Do you tell us that, Snarn?
I won't put my finger in it, but I'll touch the amulet to it, see if it does.
Okay. You touch the amulet to it, and a light emerges from your amulet, and it traces the same path that Baloo's finger traced. And when the light gets to the center, a small drawer, stone drawer, opens up, and it has a stone lid to it, and it's right at right now I guess would be Baloo's shins. So it just kind of even bumps into you as it bumps out.
Ha ha ha! See, this is neat.
Oh, hey, what
Very,
y'all
very
find over there?
interesting.
Now what do we do? Tabaxo, can you check for traps?
Yeah.
Yes, I would let it breathe. I read that there are spores that can come out of these things, so once they touch air, they can kill everyone. Flesh.
It does,
Really
Nimbus,
trapped
you must be fun at parties.
I would imagine so.
it's not trapped. It just has the lid is not hinged. It just sets. It's got sort of an inset part into the top of it. You could tell. You could just lift it off.
Okay.
Okay.
I will get on one side, you get on the other.
Okay.
I tossed Sarn to the side. Oh no, sorry. I put him down nicely. And I get the other side and we lift off the thing, not making sure not to break the top. We don't want to damage this whatever.
Sure.
Pull it off, put it off to the side.
Okay.
Shove Snarn in.
And you can. It's like dusty, and you can like tell that this hasn't been opened in quite some time.
Chew!
Snarl
trumpet
goes
right into
rolling
it.
off into the jungle.
Nimbus just runs from. Ah! Spores!
Nimbus, the spores! I'm so sorry! I just start laughing.
Yeah, and dust is just raining down all around you. You do see inside several things: an ornate glass bottle and a potion bottle. You also see a very finely engraved spyglass.
Ooh.
Yeah, worth about 1,000 gold.
All right, hold on. Ornate glass bottle.
Yeah, it's actually Keogtum's ointment, if I'm saying that right.
Does the glass bottle that it is a potion, or is that
it
okay?
It is a potion, and there is also a separate potion.
And it's
And,
is that on our handouts there?
Not yet. I'll just put it in the chat though.
Sure.
You can just look it up in the compendium, the eye, and you take just a taste of the potion, someone, and it's a potion of diminution. If I can spell diminution.
Divination or like a shrinking potion?
Shrinking.
Yeah. Why don't we just say shrinking?
Yeah.
I do not know that word. It's shrinking.
All right. And in the bottom of it, you see wrapped up in some, I guess, linen cloth, is a dagger. It's a very ornate dagger that's been silvered, and it has a yellow, sort of amber-colored gem embedded into its hilt in the shape of the sun.
Ooh. Higbee takes interest.
Okay. You pick it up?
You said with a yellow gem? Yellow gem. gem,
So heavy.
silvernet with. Would you say the sun?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it all in the chat. And so Azaka's like, I think we should leave that.
Why do you think that?
I do not like it.
Why
But it's
don't you
all
like it?
fancified.
Yeah, it's fancy.
Look at it. It's even got a
Sun
symbol
is
of
usually a good
Lathander
thing,
on it.
not bad things.
Yeah, make a who asked? Whoever asked, make a history check. I think
All right.
history or nature. I don't know. Whatever you got.
Is that a symbol of Lathander on it?
I'm gonna do a religion check.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So it does, in fact, look like a symbol of Lathander on the bottom. You know, it's not as detailed as yours, but it does definitely look like the sun.
To me, it looks like a symbol of the thunder.
Are you pulling my beard? Let me take a look at that.
I let him. I guess he. Are you gonna come over and get it, or do you want me to pull it out
Yeah.
for you? I don't. Either way.
Yeah, he's over there. He come and grab it. And
Okay.
he takes his beard and rubs some of the grime off to see if it's really a Lathander symbol.
Okay.
Well, bee's knees.
When you do, it casts a bright light. So it's like as if it like a light bulb. It just like lights up and it casts light. And it's it's daytime, but it's cloudy out and the jungle's kind of dark. So it just sort of sheds light in about a 20-foot radius.
Oh, mommy, look out, look out.
What? It is obviously just a light spell.
And then when you say look out, you feel like whatever in your mind enabled you to extinguish the light.
Oh. Everybody else
Clap
see
on.
that?
Clap off.
And when the light shined, you could see, Hickabee could see.
You can call the Thundercats now.
Yeah. When you looked over at Azaka, like the light shined, and everybody kind of like put their, I mean, it was very bright, sort of unexpected. Everybody kind of put their hands over their eyes. And then Azaka did the same thing. But when she did it, Hickabee, you could notice that you could see Azaka's true form. You could see the paws. You could see her claws through her skin. You could see the shape and face of the tiger when you shined the light on her like that.
It could be like bug-eyed, blinking, looking at her. Well, buy me. Whew. But then he just kind of pulls back,
Yeah.
stares at the dagger some more.
Yeah, and then when the light's not shining on her, she just looks like regular old Azaka.
Wow, that's super powerful.
There's also some gems, and I don't know if you guys are wanting to take those too, but I've got a count for those. If you want.
I'm not too keen on taking people's wishes or sacrifices. This looks like it was left here for someone to find, but the other things were left for tribute.
Okay.
I would agree.
All right, sounds good to me. You guys want to divvy up, or do you want to?
Plus, there's a priestess of Torm right there. Yeah,
She's watching.
that's right.
Hickabee will fashion a makeshift hilt and put the dagger.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It actually came with like a little.
Oh.
It did come with a hilt.
That
You can
is
strap
quite
it
the
to your
find.
belt.
That will be useful in the darkness.
Oh, yeah, I always had a hard time seeing in the dark.
Really? It's super easy.
Yeah, I don't have any problem with that.
And the
Yeah, but you
spyglass
can
would
see-
give you advantage on perception checks made from a distance. Really useful on a ship, or maybe from far away if you could see good distance.
Or from the top of Firefinger.
Yeah.
You said the dagger gives advantage on perception.
No, the spyglass.
Oh, okay.
for distant
The
knowledge.
dagger just casts light, right?
Yeah, it
So
casts-
the dagger gives you some sort of true sight and light, and it's silvered, so it might even be +1 or something too. Who knows?
it's not. It's just a regular silver dagger. It casts light at will. You can turn it on or off at will, and it shows the true forms of lycanthropes.
Ooh.
That's why she didn't like it. She probably felt funny to her, but we don't know that part. So
Yeah, she's wandered off. She's back towards the boats. She's starting to like shake them out. Are we ready to go?
yes, I think it is time. Let us go.
Okay.
That is a good find. Put the let's put the cover back on to Bexel.
Okay.
And Snarn, can you close it? I hold Snarn back up against the thing.
Okay. Yeah, nothing happens. You can just manually push it back in if you want to.
Sure, you push it back in.
Okay. You push it back in, then it just seals up as if it's one solid piece of obsidian again.
Neat. It's like a safety deposit box.
Whatever that is.
Yeah. Blue. Well, okay, let's go.
Okay.
He says a quick prayer to Torm in front of the monolith, and he leaves a gold piece.
Yeah. And Undril sees you do that. She takes out a silver piece and puts it down, and also does a small prayer to Torm. And it follows you back to the boat. You guys turn the boats back over and get back in and push off.
As we walk back to the boat, I nudge her a little bit and go, "It can't hurt, right?"
You're absolutely right. And she kind of like does whatever the version of making the cross. She makes the Torm cross. She holds up her left gauntlet.
That's right. It's the Hitler. It's like the Hitler salute,
It's like hand out too. It's
but it's a fist. It's like rock on almost.
yeah.
All right.
You guys head down river for the rest of the day, and the thunder stops, but the rain sort of continues, and the wind sort of picks up maybe a little bit, and you see ahead of you, after traveling some time, on this very same day, 3 women, maybe in their 60s, maybe a little older. They look like they're dressed in colorful Chultan garb. And there's 3 of them. They're standing on the edge of the river. And 2 of them are cooking over a campfire. And the other one has her hands on her hips looking at the boat, at their boat. And the one by the boat notices you, and she has a handkerchief, and she starts waving it, to sort of flag you down and get your attention. And she's pointing to the other ones, and they turn around too, and they start waving. Oh, help! Help! Oh, good. And you see them sort of all rush over and sort of kind of flag you down.
We paddle faster by them.
Oh, it looks like I got some.
So, just making sure we'll look around the area, make sure it's safe, and then paddle over.
Okay, yeah, make a perception check. Okay.
25.
Yeah. You smell something cooking, and it smells delicious. It smells like stew, meaty stew. You look about, and you don't see anything suspicious. You don't see any sort of traps. You don't see any sort of animals or undead or anything like that. Appears just normal.
Okay.
I'll put you on the map. I'll show you what you guys see here.
What is? How do you zoom out again? There we go. Yeah, 2 hags. Nice.
3.
3 hags.
3
One
hags.
down.
No.
Well, if that's what I see, I'm staying in the fucking boat.
These are just regular
pass along
Chultan
by.
women.
Yes, regular Chilton women.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And
That's what I see. That's what I see with my 25.
Can I do an insight check on the GM?
He was trying to be funny.
All right, so we'll pull over and say hi to him.
Okay.
Hey, baby, you look kind of hot. Actually, the
by the
priestess
fire
is-
makes one hot. Indeed. Is anyone hungry?
Yeah.
And they started ladling out soup bowls. And don't mind me, but we're famished. And they start eating their bowls. What brings you here?
We are heading to Camp Vengeance.
Oh, we haven't been quite that far downriver. We are dressmakers in Port Nyanzaru, and we travel the river sometimes to find special dyes. There's a particular one called a cerulean orchid, and it's very valuable. And we don't typically go this far upriver, but there's
Perhaps
a
you
young woman
can teach-
being married in a 10-day, and we've promised her a cerulean gown, so...
Perhaps you can teach our Mr. Leon here how to find them. He's very good in the jungle.
Are you evil dressmakers?
I walk over to their boat and I examine their damage.
Okay, yeah, you can get out and move around, do what you want to do. And this one over here is kind of looking at the boat, and she's got like scraps of wood that she's kind of pulled out, and there really is and it's sort of like an eddy here, and there really is a hole in the bottom of this boat.
You're starting to cut out.
Yep, so are you.
Is anybody else?
Yeah.
Hickabee will
Yeah, you all are.
invest.
Yeah.
Hickabee will take a look at the soup, feeling his tummy rumbling. What you got in that soup?
Oh, just some stew. Would you care for some?
Yeah. What do you got to wash it down? I'm parched.
We have some river water that we've boiled off. It's not quite cool yet, but it's clean. And she hands you a bowl, and she hands you a cup of, it's a little green, but all the silt has been sort of taken out of it. It's purified.
Hickabee will take a seat. Some soup.
Okay. Yeah, it's delicious. They've got spices too. They've got like a little cook set up, and you can see all the spices and stuff. It looks like they were really in for an overnight stay. So yeah, the soup is delicious.
I start using my mending cantrip to take the pieces of wood and mend them into the boat, and make it and do how long it takes to make it all fixed.
Okay.
Oh, look at that! Imagine that. That just got fixed.
Yeah. So yeah, you cast mending several times, and the one at the bottom, she says, "What a magic user! I've never seen one. That is amazing. Do you know any other tricks?"
I am a priest of Torm. It is something I do know how to do, is to fix things. It helps us in our duties. If I have something that is damaged, like my armor or my weapons, I can repair them on the fly.
Yeah, she puts her hands on her hips and shakes her head like, fascinating. You must show me more.
Hey, little
Perhaps.
buddy, take a whiff of this.
And then I head back over to the fire, and I will.
Nimbus sniffs Mr. Hickabee's soup bowl, smells it, smells good, and he goes to take some of it.
Okay. Yeah, and they actually will feed you if you want to be fed. And the Undril sort of kind of sticks by. I'm going to drag her out. And Azaka's just going to stay near the boat.
Well, where did these?
So how long have you worked in Port Nyanzaru? I completely screwed that up, but go ahead.
Port Nyanzaru. Oh, for
Yes.
ages. We're going on, and they say it like 15 years, but they all say it like at the same time. It comes like echoes in stereo.
And what is so important about this woman's dress that you're making?
Well, she's to be married in a 10-day. Her name is Safar. That's it, Safar. Yes.
Safar.
Yes, and she's one of the merchant prince's daughters, I hear, or maybe one of their cousins. I'm not sure, but she has some money, so we normally don't set out this far, like I said, but we did have a guide to sort of protect us, but unfortunately he fell ill and passed away just this morning, in fact.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I am going to roll the insight.
Mm-hmm. She is hiding something. Yeah, she and I think it has to do with their supposed guide. Yeah. Yeah, you feel like she didn't say that correct. It's something about how she said
for dinner.
He's in the stew. Good job, Huckabee. You don't know that yet, but you will.
Yeah, and you do see right next to the cart here a pair of man's boots. Would any of you care for some stew? How about you two in the boat? Don't be shy. Come on out.
Do you have any dry bread or something to slop up the soup with?
Let me see. And she kind of she goes through her pockets. And she pulls out a piece of flatbread that's got a couple of bites taken off. This is all I have. I'll share it with you if you like. And she tears it in half and reaches out half of it.
He could be this dust it off with his beard. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's got some bite marks on it, and it's got that smell like it's about to be moldy, but not quite there yet.
No.
Can I
wander
around?
Yeah. Yeah, go for it.
I wander around camp and look for a male's footprints.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, make an insight check or a perception check.
I work my way over
investigation, actually, since you're actively looking.
I work my way over the Nimbus and quietly tell him off to the side that I do not trust these ladies.
And so I kind of scurry up Mr. Blue somewhat and just kind of, why don't you trust these old women? They're very nice. They've made us stew.
Yes, I think the man is the stew.
And
Nimbus looks.
while you've walked off over to Nimbus, I guess maybe hereish, Undril is sort of
probably over there behind this little
by these ladies, and they look at. Oh, and you, dearie, I see you're some sort of priestess too, and they sort of come a little closer to her. That's a very pretty dress you're wearing, and that chain shirt, is it new?
Nimbus, let Asaka know and the others.
I just ate a
Relax.
So, Tabaxel, you do notice men's boot prints, and over back here in the bushes, I think you see some blood. It looks pretty fresh on the ground. It's not yet turned brown.
Over. Miss Stormfang, very quickly, we're eating people. The stew is people. The stew is people.
Blue gently slides his shield off his shoulder and puts it on his hand. He doesn't draw his weapon yet, and he goes, "So where did this guy die?"
He was in the boat this morning. He knew he was growing ill, and he said, if I were to pass, take my
boots and make me into stew.
No, he said, and the other ones, you say that, and you're talking to this one. This one just starts to walk over here, and you hear her whispering to this other one, and she says, "No, commit my body to the great river." And so we did. We did keep his boots, though. We didn't think it necessary to throw away good boots.
I will gesture the priestess over to me.
Ah, my beard, Nimbus, calm down.
Come, dear. I think it is time for us to leave. I have repaired your boat. You can make your way back to Port Narazano.
Mr. Hickabee, that's people which don't. And I kind of knock the bowl out of Hickabee's hand. I'm sorry. You're eating a person, Mr. Hickabee. You're eating you. You ate you.
Oh, that's nonsense.
No, it's you. You're eating one of you.
Nobody makes stew out of people.
And I usher everybody back to the boat. And it is time for us to go. We need to get going.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I guess we do have pressing matters.
As you call for Undril, the priestess, to walk back towards you, the one lady kind of steps in between you. Oh, don't be in such a rush, dear. You have not anything to eat. And she goes, "You sure?"
I draw my
sure,
weapons.
Sure, a pretty one. And she kind of like brushes her hand against her hair, and Undril kind of like creepy. And Tabaxel draws his weapon.
Yeah, I'm drawing a rapier and a dagger.
All right, let's roll some initiative.
And
I was just supposed to say, ladies, you have a warning. We are leaving.
I pointed at the hag, or the lady, and I say, "Back up."
Crap! It says regular Chultan in the initiative. All right. See what we got here.
Well, they're all faster than most of us, except for Hickabee. So we need a Zaka and the priestess.
All right. Oh, that's right. My bad. Thank you.
Oh, you never did put out the initiative thing.
I didn't. There it is.
Oh, good. It populated. I was hoping it would populate it on its own.
It does. Let me roll initiative for Zaka Stormpang. Okay. So Hickabee actually gets the drop on them. As soon as Tabaxel they see him draw his weapons. And they see, oh dear, it didn't have to get nasty now, did it? And as soon as she says that, they drop the mirage, or they drop the illusion, and they stand before you in their true forms. Very pretty.
Looks like your mom.
Whose mom?
Nimbus.
Yeah. Hey, whoever spoke first was guilty.
It could be. Oh my! How much of that soup did I eat?
Oh my god.
More than I wanted.
Yeah, and I think as you look over, you see an eyeball roll over in it.
Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
Like the Conan the Barbarian scene when they go in and stir in the soup and a hand and an eye come up.
Yeah, all rubbery looking.
Hickabee pulls his bow quickly and sets to aim. I forgot what.
Sure was good soup.
The one in front blocking the priestess.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna shoot an arrow, doing a pushing strike. Hopefully, if he hits, so he's gonna take a shot.
All right.
12. Nope.
A
Maybe.
12 misses. Yeah. So I'm gonna have. No, you're good there. Okay. Yeah.
It's gonna fly by. He's gonna be like, let go our priestess. Let her go.
And
that's
that's his go.
turn.
Okay.
Oh,
So-
let's see where I am on the map. Yeah, he's gonna kind of take a. Yeah, he's good right there. That's my turn.
Let me. All right. So. The one will turn around to Tabaxel. Actually, I think this one's gonna, since you just shot an arrow through her robe, it didn't hit her flesh. It just wings right by her. she's going to cast a spell on you.
No.
Oh, wait. I thought I had these. No, that's good.
Chultan women don't have spells.
So, yeah. A greenish energy sort of flies from her finger towards you. And make a con save, please.
You are so lucky. 6 points odd. Did I say? Go, Hickabee, go. Go, Hickabee, go.
Oh, 16. I'm sorry. 16 hits. Okay, yeah, so you take 6 damage and roll a con
Oh.
save. Yeah.
All right, I need to turn the music down a second.
I'll just, yeah.
All right, con save 14.
Yay.
All right, you make the con save. So you are good to go. Failed save, you're also poisoned. Okay. On a hit, the target takes 2d8 poison. So you take poison damage. That's what the 6 is. And this one here is going to fire at Tabaxel. She is going to... She sees you draw your weapons, and she's also going to cast a spell on you.
Okay. After Hickabee gets hit, he starts dry heaving. Ugh, that soup's not agreeing. It's not agreeing. Ugh.
Yeah, it comes up in your throat, and you feel like you're pretty sure it's a fingernail.
Who you hold personing?
Tabaxel. Where's my pen? I got to mark off spell slots here. And the DC is... Oh, where'd it go? I wrote it down. 13. So you just make, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You just make. Okay. So you start to feel your body stiffen up a little bit, but you shake it off. This one will step up here and says, "You're being very rude, Elephant Man. We gave you soup. We were very friendly to you. Now it's time for you to die." And,
I fixed your boat and offered to go and leave you be. You now must die.
She casts Lightning Bolt.
Oh.
That is not good.
And it hits...
Especially since my deck save is awful.
All right, so Baloo, Nimbus, and Hickabee make deck saves.
Nope.
Inspiration.
Nope.
You've all got inspiration.
Well, that's
DC
true.
is 13.
I have a -1 to the save.
Oh, yeah, inspiration.
Inspiration.
Ugh, it's even worse. I click that off.
So can we roll again with inspiration?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get
Okay.
one per sesh.
All right, cool.
So 17 hit points left.
Oh yeah.
All right, you make. So you take half. You take 13, Nimbus. And the rest of you just see that it just singes Baloo, Nimbus, and Hickabee. She cackles. And that is their go.
Bitch.
I ate the soup.
Zaka senses the real threat and rushes up to here.
Who shot the lightning bolt?
Friendly NPC.
The friendly NPC, sir. Show him.
Yeah, she changes into her hybrid form and she whips out her bow, takes a couple shots at her. The first one hits. Hits her in the arm. And that is Azaka's go. Tabaxel.
All right. I'll hit the one right in front of me.
Okay.
We'll rapier for the app. Dagger
That
with
is
the.
a miss. Yep, that's a hit. You got sneak attack since you're next to Underhill, I guess.
What level we 4?
Yeah, so 2 of them.
So 15.
Nice, okay. stab her. Blue. Cast.
Yes, I'm going to do Channel Divinity.
Yep.
And 5 times my cleric level. So I have 20 points to spend.
Cool.
I can't give more than half of someone's life, though. I'm pretty sure Huckabee doesn't has more than 20 hit points.
Oh, yeah.
So you get 10 and I take 10.
Okay.
And then I also cast Spiritual Hammer as a bonus action. A spiritual weapon. I miss, but it floats over to whichever one casts the lightning bolt. It's getting a spiritual weapon.
Okay. Yeah. She's swatting away at the giant gauntlet. And yeah, Snarl.
It's open hand slapping her.
Unless Baloo needs to move. Snarl, you're up.
Yeah, I'm moving.
I am going to take a pot shot at the hag there beside Baloo.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's a hit.
And that'll be it for me.
Okay. All right. So she takes fire. All right. Checking immunities. They don't have any. Nimbus. Your stomach hurts.
My stomach hurts, and I'm been burned and singed. All right, so I'm going to move down here and this one with my quarterstaff.
Okay. It's a miss. It's like she seems bigger than she is, but a lot of it's just a robe, and it just like hits her cloth.
And I'm going to use Flurry of Blows, so I get 2 martial arts attacks.
Go for it.
All right.
Miss.
Oh my
miss.
god.
Yeah.
All right. Well then, I just am like, oh my god, my stomach hurts, and that will win. How could you feed me, people? I did nothing to you, woman. I was nice.
And she looks at you. It's like, it was delicious, wasn't it? You loved it.
That's not the point.
Leon, you're up.
All right. I'll move over a little bit. And then I'm going to bonus action Hunter's Mark on the one next to Nimbus.
Regular children.
Or Hunter's Mark, yeah, whatever.
Oh, you can't see that. Poot.
There we go.
And I'm going to fire a longbow shot at her.
That was the whole joke.
Oh, there you go. Not a witch.
Not a witch.
And let me see.
Yep, 19's a hit. 9 piercing. I know I forgot something.
That's Hunter's Mark damage, and she was already damaged. So.
Hey, we're gonna get another boat out of this at least
Yeah,
Clever
right.
names.
if we survive.
Hunter's Mark
And
damage.
I think, hold on.
Gotcha.
I'm trying to see. Okay, and another 1d8. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 total.
Okay. Yeah, it's been doing when they came through. Cool. All right. And she is marked.
Go, Leo, go. Go, Leo, go.
Undril just rears back with her. Actually, she's going to. She's going to cast. What is she going to do? I think she's just sort of surprised instantly. And she's going to just take a whack with her mace. And misses. She's very afraid. In fact, you think that this might be her first battle ever.
That is why I moved over to protect her.
Yeah, she's like, ah! And she's like flailing away just desperately. And
remember your training and believe in your faith.
I'm trying. And Hickeby, it's your turn.
Hickeby is going to take a shot at this first hag in the middle. Come on, open sheet. Stop moving. Open. And he's got one of the big, thick, barbed arrows lodged in there. And he's going to precision. So that's a 16.
16. Just misses.
Oh.
And he's going to take a quick move up here. And he's going to shoot at this friendly NPC.
Okay.
And so action surge. And then he's going to take a shot with Annabelle 9. Good God.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all rolling horrible.
Sails into the jungle, kills a chipmunk.
Well, that was a fun action surge. Rain's getting in my eye.
There's something that'll make a good soup.
Lathander, guide my shots. And that's the end of my turn.
All right.
Lathander hates squirrels.
Regular Chilton. All right. What are they going to do?
Oh, and bonus action is going to second wind.
Okay.
So that's my turn.
All right.
With a mama's toe funk.
That good old stuff.
This one sees Azaka like pounce over the boat and recognizes her as a very dangerous threat. And she will cast this. And Azaka has to make a wisdom save. Oh, she fails.
That's okay. This lady's gonna need a lot of concentration shortly.
Azaka has been turned into a snail.
Oh,
See, it's more fun when you make them a fish when they're on land.
Let's see, concentration. So she's concentrating. And all right, no saves. Azaka's out of the fight effectively. This one will actually. Let's see what she wants to do with Undril. She will cast this Undril. Misses. So a ray. She just like ducks out of the way of the ray of sickness. Mark all these spells. Polymorph. Cool. And this one that's been marked. She will. Too many people around her. I think she's going to cast this on Baloo. So, roll a wisdom save, please.
Who?
Blue, you.
Oh, that's my best save, so.
13. So you are, your body just stiffens up. You are paralyzed. Let's put, let's do that for paralyzed and 1. So that's 1 minute. So 10 rounds total.
Well, it's every round I get a save. So pretty much by the end of combat, I'll hopefully be out of it. But.
Concentration too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking for it. Thank
Who
you.
who cast that one?
Concentration. The regular Chilton.
Yeah.
And that's
I
all
didn't
their
think about
spells.
That's what that is. That's what I wanted for the fist. I was using the fist but that makes more sense.
Oh,
The
for
fist.
concentration. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's their go. they're busy casting spells. Azaka can't. Azaka moves that much. Azaka. And you can hear a little growl out of the snail. Tabaxel, you go.
Meow.
Yeah, Gary.
Oh, it's
listen.
Gary. So that's how Gary was made.
Yeah, look, kids love pointing out to me, oh, your name's Gary, just like the snail in SpongeBob? Yes.
You say no, Gary's named after me.
Yeah.
All right, let me try to kill this lady with my rapier, see if I can at least get her concentrated. God damn.
Guys.
Mother. All right, then I'll go for a dagger to the guts. Man.
Yeah, we suck.
Okay. Blue. Does Blue have
Does Blue have a what?
a shield?
I
He
do.
does. But
Okay,
you-
so he's
you
holding
look
it
at
probably in his
Blue-
left hand.
You look at Blue, and he's not even blinking. He is just petrified still.
Right. No, that's perfect. Is he holding his shield right now?
Yes, I am.
Cool. I want to run and jump off of it.
Okay.
I'm going to run up to it. I'll kick off of it. I'm sure I'll take an attack of opportunity. And I want to land here. Because it looks cooler than just
Yeah.
walking.
American Ninja style, you sort of like bank off the wall.
Right.
Like it's a wall around Underl. And
Yeah.
In between.
Yeah, it's some
Underl
parkour
and the-
sideways flippy shit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this one will
Do
take a swipe
acrobatics.
at you with her hag claws.
Oh.
Oh man, that's holy
Holy
God, Jesus!
God,
What the?
don't be cool. Don't be cool.
Oh my damn! I didn't even.
Oh,
All right.
wow.
Oops. That's not what I wanted.
Yeah, it's
That was
2d8
a lot
plus
of damage.
4, and it rolled a 7 and an 8. Yeah, she rakes your back good, like really good.
Okay.
Yeah. Blue, go ahead and make your turn is over, but make your save.
Okay. Do. Nope.
Still very still.
That's a natural one, by the way. I have a +6 to the roll.
Shit.
So I need a 7 or better, and it's still sucking.
Snarn, you're up.
Let's go,
I
Mr.
am gonna
Snon.
move forward. To there.
This is the first time. What'd you do your first time, Snarn?
Firebolt.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah. Coner. Cone 2 of them.
Yeah, you can get
That's-
both of them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Roll it up. All right, we just move this. Just
Ooh, good damage, too.
I'll bring it back
Let's
if you
hope they
need it.
fail.
It's all right, so Dex for both. Okay. Dex. That's the top one.
Yes.
Fails. And that's the bottom one.
Yeah.
Fails. All right.
Good. I'm glad everybody
Nice.
rolled bad.
There's-
I think is Snarn the only one doing real damage here, or did someone else?
yeah, he just did 30 points of damage.
We're all pacing ourselves.
The green hag hit
Yeah.
you for 19.
Well, yeah.
All right. Cool.
And that's it for me.
Nice.
At the
She
beginning
has to make
of,
a concentration check, doesn't she?
Oh,
at
that's
the
right.
beginning of
Yeah.
return. At the beginning of return.
All right.
Because it's all cumulative, so all the damage she takes up to the beginning of return affects her concentration check.
That's a good point. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Remind me if I forget. Thank you.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Good move. Nimbus, you're up.
All right. The regular one who's in front of me, I'm gonna knock the concentration right out of him.
Stunning fist.
Not yet. Oh, fucking A.
No.
And I'll use Flurry of Blows again. Bonus attacks.
We're really good at fanning these girls.
No, 16 just misses. You hit her hair. It hits.
Yay!
It hits.
And for that one, I want to use. I want to impose. I can impose on a flurry of blows. One of 3 different options, and I want to impose that she has to succeed on a dex save, or she'll be thrown or knocked prone.
Okay. Deck save it is.
And it's a 12. She would have to.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Oh my god.
the gods, they're
That's it.
crazy.
My next character's gonna be a hag.
Leon, way back there.
All right, I'm knock an arrow back and
You can shoot over the
Fire it
snail.
into
I'm gonna move forward and accidentally step on the snail. Oops.
No.
The little eyes on
yeah.
her eye stalks get huge when she sees Leon coming.
right into the regular Chult.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so hey, would it be a snail that you need magical weapons to hurt?
I don't know.
So 20 total
I think
damage.
so. Okay, nice.
All right, finally some good stuff. It's still a 1 in there, but you rolled max on the 8 die 8, so that makes up for it.
Yeah. She's
Did you pick
knocked
snail
back.
because it was an easy emblem?
Probably.
I just saw it, yeah, when I picked it. I did. When I saw the emblem, I'm like, oh, that's a good idea.
I just put it together. It was that or a shoe.
Right.
There was no little frog. I thought there was a little frog.
I don't know. I
No.
just saw snail, and I'm like, oh, that's perfect. Cool. Nice move, Leon. So, it is Undrill's turn.
I get it.
I don't know why she calls me. She's going to cast Spirit Guardians.
She's 5th level. I want to be 5th level.
No one's going to be 5th level the way this is.
Trust me. When she casts Spirit Guardians, we're being 5th level. Trust me. Spirit Guardians are ridiculously stupid. They're
Our
fun.
backup characters might be.
It's a little big, but that's okay. All right. So,
That would hit all 3 of them.
it has to be on her, though, right?
Yeah, but it would if you moved it to the center of her thing. At least 2 of them. It would hit at least 2 of them.
It's 15 feet from her, so it's a 15-foot radius.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
So it's a 30-foot circle. A
Yeah.
30-foot diameter, or a 30-foot diameter.
Flit around you to a
twice that
distance
size.
of 15 feet. Yeah, so it should be bigger than that.
Yeah, it should be 30 feet across. So to hit
Okay.
everybody.
Even better. All right, so
Yeah, I have a cleric in my game that uses this, and it's like, oh crap, I forgot you had that spell.
Yeah,
like-
seems like I always get ambushed by orcs, and that's where I usually use it.
excellent. So obviously it does not affect you guys, and they
Unless you
won't-
want it to.
Yeah, so they're not affected until the start of their turn, right? Yeah, excellent. So they'll take 12 on a failed save. So I will go ahead and have them. No, let's just go ahead and Hickabee, you go.
Oh, Lathander, guide my shot. He's gonna shoot at the one. I need another monitor. This is getting ridiculous. The friendly NPC.
All right.
And good God! Wait.
Nope.
No, I still can't even hit with it.
Just so you know, like 3 angels just appeared as she said a prayer to Torm and gently floated down next to each of these hags and are holding big weapons that are ready to attack them.
Yeah. Is that concentration?
Those angels are
No.
blocking my
No, it's not.
shot.
No, it could be. It could be concentration.
Those spirits are blocking my shot.
And
And
you see, and she's just like concentrating. She's like holding her hands up in the air.
that's the end of his turn.
Yeah, it's
And
concentration.
I'm gonna
so
get a
she-
drink.
All right. Okay. So, let's deal them some damage from this first. So,
Yeah, they get a wisdom saving throw.
wisdom
Two of them
save.
got to make concentration checks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the wisdom saving throws first, and then and then you add up all the damage that each one took. Well, for each one of them, and then they have to make concentration versus that damage.
Well, they were damaged previously, so
It's the total damage at the start of their turn.
Concentration? No, it's every time you get hit.
They
Oh,
all
it's every
make-
time you get hit.
Yep.
that's what I thought.
Oh,
Okay. So they all make, and they all take 11 damage. So I
11
didn't
damage.
roll, so we'll just we'll roll concentration with disadvantage to make up for that. Yeah, I thought
How
it
do
was
they
too, but I didn't know for sure.
how do they take 11? I thought it was 12, so that half would be 6, right?
22. Oh, you're right. Sorry, I was looking at Hickaby's damage. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Add some hit points back. Nice. Okay. We're going to roll with disadvantage on these con saves for concentration. Disadvantage. 13 would be less than, well, what damage was, let's see. That's the thing.
Well, it'd be one for the 6 damage they just took, and then 1 for whatever damage they took
All right, let's
previously.
just do it that way, yep. I'll say
So I
that's
don't know
make.
what the total is. It's 8, right? Plus the spell level.
Concentration?
No,
Yeah.
it's whatever it is.
It's DC
Half the
10.
damage.
Unless the damage is over 20, then you just half the damage. So
Okay.
30 damage would be a DC 15.
All right. They. Whoa, what is that? So this one fails. Her first. So, her concentration was
Anazaka.
Azaka. Azaka pops. And she looks pissed off. How dare you make me a snail? And this one, just gonna roll 2 con saves for this one. Oops, not charisma.
As soon as she pops out of the snail form, Hickaby's like, it was that woman. She did it.
She makes, and for the second one, I don't remember what the number was. Yeah, that's why you do it every time. So okay, so she makes. She's still concentrating on the shit. I forgot what spell she cast.
Whole
Unblue.
person.
Whole person.
Unblue.
That's right. That's right. Whole person. And she is holding. Oh my god. She's holding Tabaxel?
Blue.
Blue. Right. God damn it. Okay. Yes, there it is. All right, cool. All right, so now they attack. This one turns around and looks at Nimbus. And is going to cast.
Love. Healing.
A nasty spell. Dun dun dun. Okay. So that, oh my gosh, that was terrible rolls. 40-10.
That's amazing. Good roll, Gary.
So you tell me, it's your worst nightmare appears and it manifests as if it were an actual thing.
So Nimbus, all of a sudden, he looks and he's just a regular goblin, like savage, just not caring about anything, just ripping things apart, like nothing he learned from growing up at the monasteries there, and that's all. He's just in the dirt, just a regular goblin with no kind of sense of purpose or anything, and he starts freaking.
Okay.
You got to make a save, or
Make that
you
save.
take the
Okay.
Wisdom, yeah. Yeah, you still
Is it
see
wisdom?
regardless. Yeah, it's wisdom.
All right.
Fail. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that image persists. And concentration. She is concentrating again. Do. This one will stumble up here. And did I mark that off? Phantasmal Killer, yes. This one will cast Tabaxel and Snarn. Make deck saves, please.
Oh boy, lightning bolt.
I'm down either.
All right, you both make. The DC is 13. So you take 11 damage.
That's it. That's what I got left.
Yeah, Tabaxel goes down. He's unconscious. Singed. This one
You don't have an evasion yet, Tabaxel?
Next level, I think.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
friendly NPC is going to take a swipe with claws at Snarn. Wow.
Oh, thank goodness. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, I rolled great. 7 and an 8 again. It's crazy.
Yeah.
That is their go. Azaka, pissed off. She rushes off the boat, and in midair she changes into her full tiger form.
Nice kitty. Don't eat the nice people.
And she pounces on this one here. And let's see, pounce. Yeah, 15 feet. Okay. So she makes a couple of claw attacks. Oh, fuck. She misses with both. She just sort of pounces it and just starts, and the witch is just moving around. All you see is hair and robe. And she just can't make purchase. Tabaxel, make a death save,
TPK.
please.
TPK. Oh.
This is just a flat D20, right?
Yep. One failure. Tabaxel. One fail.
That's okay.
But
I'm going to be help person the entire time.
make a. Oh, that's your turn. Make a. I forgot what the save was.
Yay!
You are no longer subdued.
And she is no longer concentrating. Well, technically she's still concentrating, I guess, but there's nothing to be concentrating for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've got to take it off. I'm easily confused, so I'll just. Yeah. Okay. That was your go.
Oh, that's what that means. It's not concentrating. It's confusion.
No. Yeah, it's confusion for me. Snarn. Yeah, flitting around you are angels, and you see Undril still. She's like concentrating, holding them in place. Oh wait, did I? Yeah, I did. Okay.
I'm gonna move over here, and I should be able to hit both of them with burning hands without hitting the backsword.
Mm-hmm.
At the beginning of the hag's turn, did you do the damage for the angels?
That's what I was thinking. I thought I did. But let me double check. I thought I did that before I rolled all that con stuff.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
They didn't. They all passed. That's what the 2017 and 17. They each of them passed.
Yes.
With them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
did. I did. That's what I thought. It seems like it was a while ago, but all right. So roll it up. So I got a dex saves for both these ladies.
Yeah.
Dex. That's the top one. Fail. Fail. Crit fail. So they take.
Nice.
They each take
8.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, Nimbus, you're up.
All right. Do I have to do a wisdom saving throw because I'm still under that spell, or was that just a one time?
It's at the end of your turn, it says.
Oh, so I can still. Oh, I would. Okay.
No, what was I
If-
forgot? What was the whole
Phantasmal Killer.
It was yeah.
Uh,
Target must make on a failed save. At the end of each of the target's turn before the spell ends, The target must succeed on a wisdom.
There we
Okay.
Or take
so,
the damage.
So there's still something like attacking your brain. It's just
Yeah. We'll just keep the
you
damage
just-
at 9. No need to reroll.
Okay.
So go ahead and make whatever attack you want, and then.
All right. So I'll take my quarterstaff.
That's it.
concentration
And-
check.
Yes. Let's do them in order this time. Yes. All right. So you hit for 6 damage, and I'm gonna have her roll the con. Concentration, Constitution. She makes it.
All right, and I'm gonna use Flurry of Blows again, and
Yeah, she looks rough.
and miss on both.
Yep.
And now do my Wisdom check.
Yep.
All right.
Come on, Nimbus, you can do it. Oh,
9 damage.
All right. Okay.
Ooh, looking rough. Leon,
All right.
you look fresh and clean up there without any hit points taken.
Hey, well, so- lucky this round, I guess. I'm gonna fire a nice longbow shot at regular.
All right, you hit.
oh, thank goodness.
All right, so you kill her,
So she's not concentrating anymore.
and then she
As
just
a
falls.
bonus action, I'm moving my hunter's mark to friendly NPC.
Okay.
By Torm, protect us.
Nice. Okay, you killed one. Undrill is still concentrating. Will. She will move to here and reach down and cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
On the hag.
Sorry, what did she try to
On
cast
numbers.
Cure Wounds on the one that's down?
On Tabaxel.
Oh yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that should be on Tabaxel, definitely.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Tabaxel
So
14.
take
Yay.
14 HP back, Tabaxel.
No, 14. That was drain life. So you failed 2 more saves and you're dead. And she's happier now.
Yeah, she reaches down and brings you back. And she looks at him. It's like, I got you, man. That's her go. Hickabee.
Hickabee asks Lathander for a favor. Oh, Lathander, God, this arrow be true. He's going to take a shot at the friendly NPC.
Okay.
And he's going to do
Yeah, nice.
a menacing attack. So 13 damage and DC 13 wisdom save. To be frightened.
Okay. Wisdom. Is she wise? She is.
Oh, barely passed. But she still takes the damage. 13 damage.
Okay, gotcha.
And then he's going to blast Lathander. That's his turn.
All right. Here we go. It's not a witch. Has another spell. up
Do you
her
need to
sleeve.
make the rolls for the guardian spirit?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. And they are spirit guardians. Wisdom. 13. There's a lot going on. It's a hell of a day at sea, sir. Let's see.
Yay. Nope, there's only 2 of them.
Oh, so fail.
No, pass, fail. The third
Oh.
one doesn't count.
Oh, okay, I see it. Okay, yep. So the one at the bottom passes, and
So friendly NPC takes damage.
takes some damage.
They both do.
Yeah.
Well, technically they did. So it was 12 and 6, right? Still.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find it. Okay. So 12 and 6. So she passes, and she takes 6. The one that's Hunter's marked takes 12, and she looks rougher by far than the other. Okay.
And 2 concentration checks.
And
They don't have any concentration spells up, so you're good.
yeah, one of them.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, they're not. Yeah. Okay, not a witch. I'm gonna cast her last.
Her last lightning bolt.
Oh fuck.
Undrill and Baloo.
Oh, if I ever needed a deck save, it's now. I'm not even gonna look. 16.
Oh,
You made.
Oh, yay!
Undrill.
So that's 17.
Yeah. She makes. She screams. Ah! Maybe not like that. Similar. And she's gonna. Both of you guys need to make con saves.
Con save.
Ooh.
For your concentration, yeah. So it was 10 or half the damage, whichever is higher. So
Yeah.
it would be 10. So
Yeah, it's still 10. Constitution.
okay,
Yay!
you're still concentrating.
I still have my my spiritual hammer going, even though it's been doing nothing or my spiritual fist.
Oh right. So that's her last lightning bolt at that level.
I'm okay. Oh, at that level, jerk.
She's going to turn to Snarn, and she's going to cast. She is going to cast.
Isn't that funny how they cast lightning bolt at 4th level? It rolls all the dice again for each level.
I
instead
set it up like that just in case I decided to do that.
Oh, okay.
I bite
Oh, Jesus! What the hell's that?
on Snarn. So, Snarn, and she's
Now
concentrating.
watch your eyes for my soup.
Concentration. Make a. Or no, wait, hold on. Wisdom save, please. Okay, you make. Spell has no effect on you. Oh, that was a biggie too. Because you can like spread that around to more players. That's it. Azaka.
She's concentrating now. That's awesome. That's a really cool spell.
Will run to here and take 2 swipes at friendly NPC. Ooh, 1 hits. All right. Yeah, she's bleeding, and she's going to make the con save.
Come on, let's have one go for us.
She makes it.
Oh.
It doesn't matter.
She made it, even if it was a disadvantage.
Spell faded anyway. So, that's Azaka's go into Baxel.
What, the eye bite?
Yeah.
Eye bite lasts for 1 minute.
Yeah, she's still concentrating. That's true. You can choose.
Okay.
it again.
Go to Baxel, go.
Yep.
yeah. I guess I'll stand up and I'll attack friendly.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Finally. Yep.
Run her through.
Yeah. And you do.
Nice.
Yeah.
16.
She like pulls herself
Cool.
on her sword
Yeah.
trying to get to you. Dies.
All right, and then I'll stab the other one with the dagger,
Okay.
or I won't. You know.
You
Good
turn
try.
around, she
Yeah.
You're still as
ducks.
disoriented.
Yeah.
on the-
I mean, I show it to her, threatening.
Yeah. You don't want any of this.
All right.
Blue.
I move over. Click the token, then click the Q, and then move my Q. No, that doesn't work. Whatever, I move there. And I say a prayer to Torm. Torm, protect us. Smite our foes. And I do a Sacred Flame. Because it relies her to roll, not me to roll.
Mm-hmm. Let me... Dex.
And then I will miss with my spiritual weapon.
Yep.
And I'm done.
Snarn, you're up.
I'll cast Firebolt at her.
You miss.
That'll be.
Nimbus.
All right, the first thing I'm going to do is down a health potion. And roll that real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how I felt too. And then, so that'll be my action. And then I will move over here. And do I have a line to attack her?
Yeah.
From that range?
Sure.
Okay. And I will use my final key point for Flurry of Blows. And let's see how this goes.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Oh.
Nice crit.
Damn, and a 25, too.
And can I and I'd like to impose the prone, so she needs a dex save of 12 or
Gotcha.
better.
Ooh, she falls.
Nice. So
she's
she's dropped
prone.
on her ass.
Yeah.
She's like, do me.
That's funny. She's been over and in the icon, and Baloo has his hands on the back of his head. Yeah, family friendly. Leon.
And that's the end of my turn.
You cannot target her from where you are. Too many friendlies. Still can't.
Especially since
Okay.
she's on the ground now. No, she's on the ground, so we're all standing over her.
Yeah. No, you got to either move over
Plus, she's prone. You'd be at -4 to attack her anyway, just being.
or here.
Prone is disadvantage.
Yeah,
Well,
with
okay. Yeah,
disadvantage on.
I'm sorry. I'm old 3.5.
All right.
Yep, that'll work.
Move there.
It's disadvantage on ranged attacks on prone creatures.
That's all right.
Okay. Oh.
Double ones.
Snake eyes.
Cool. So which one of us takes an arrow in the back?
Blue. No.
Of course. Thanks. I'm facing him, and I get it in the back. It's amazing.
It flies off and it bounces off a couple of
Damn
trees.
Patriot arrows.
Stings you in the
That's
ass.
right. That's right. Ay, ay, ay. Bye, Torm.
That it for you, Leon?
Yeah.
Undrill. She will.
Actually, the arrow went up. The arrow went straight up in the air, and then like later on when we're healing, it'll just come landing down and hit somebody.
Yeah. Oh, what is this? Sacred. Oh my gosh. She cast Sacred Flame. Not that it matters. DC there. All right.
Yay!
1 hit point. She holds up her big lighter. Hickabee.
One closer to death.
Flicks a match at her.
That's
Yeah.
not me. I
There we
built
go.
a bonfire right there next day. That
Hmm. All right, you're up, Hickabee.
I'm unmuted. Hickabee slots or places another arrow. Pops around. Oh, hey. She's gone. And at disadvantage, he's going to try and take a shot at this. Not a witch.
You can't see
now,
her.
now Hickabee can because he has no... Unless it's full cover, Hickabee can take a shot through cover.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I still have disadvantage.
But disadvantage still because she's prone.
Hickabee can shoot the flea off the bill of a duck bunny. My last campaign had a duck bunny. Let's see. Yeah, he's going to take a shot. And I think it populates disadvantage automatically. Yeah. Ooh.
Ooh.
Ow! Again?
Pierced Nimbus's ear.
Whoop. Who's shooting those arrows?
Ah!
She is
damage
going
roll.
to...
Run away!
That's the end of my turn.
She is going to... Blue. Make a wisdom save. 13 is the DC.
Yeah,
All
baby.
right. You are
You
not
can't
a
change
snail.
the beautiful beast.
Yeah, she like
Can
does
she
all this
cast
she
from the
moves
ground?
her hands and gesticulations and
You can cast from anywhere.
and then she tries to flee. So that
I
leaves,
swing at her.
Yeah, opportunity attacks from Blue, Undrill, and
Nope.
Oh, all of you. So Nimbus gets one. Tabaxel gets one. Nope. And golly, Undrill.
God.
She will take a whack at her with the mace. Nope.
Damn.
She's too quick. Oh wait, she didn't stand. She couldn't do that. Well, that's half her movement. She stands up. She's no longer prone. She crawls away.
Yeah, this witch crawling away on all fours.
None of us can hit her. Jesus.
Azaka jumps over this witch here and tries
Tear her
to cut,
throat out.
yeah, cuts her off. And
Axel would. Oh, no, never mind.
Damn it.
damn, yeah. So she swipes, but the witch is dodgy. Tobacco.
God, okay. I'll just take a step forward. Try to rapier to the back of the head.
You do.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Nice.
11.
Still up. Plus
14.
Plus 3. Okay.
Dagger to the back.
Miss.
She still ain't dead?
Nope. Carry her. You just stab her in her long, flowing, like Mary-Kate Olsen cape or whatever she's wearing.
I'd just like to set the scene for everybody. There's a little old witch crawling on all, and there's a bunch of creatures who are surrounded to take shots at her if anyone is coming by in a boat.
Blue.
Okay, here now we're gonna do something serious. We are going to guiding bolt.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh,
hit her
shit.
for 16.
Yeah, she's still up.
Torm shall not let you escape. You shall know justice. And then my spiritual hammer also hits her
Yeah, she's dead.
for 28 points.
Yeah, so the hand just basically splats.
Flattens out and squishes her like a bug.
Yeah, she's pancaked on the ground. Yeah.
Cool. I point at the bush. I say, dead guy's over there, and then I walk.
And then I fall to my knee, tired.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
I'm hurting. And I immediately start casting a prayer of healing. It takes 10 minutes to cast.
Okay.
And everybody within 30 feet gets 12 hit points, except for the bad people.
That would be fantastic.
Yeah.
And both witches get back up.
Yeah. Feeling much better.
And I'm gonna do that twice actually, because I have two third level, second level spells left.
You can take a short rest in the boat, you know.
Actually, yeah, maybe I won't. I'll just.
Yeah, it's only about. It's probably only about noon on the same day. You guys not quite ready for a long rest, but you can roll hit dice if you want to take a short rest.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll a hit die.
Or maybe roll the dice that there isn't another encounter today.
Hickory starts pouring himself up another bowl.
10 more points.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So I'm
Get a
gonna
pinky toe, an ear.
I'll start looking around for the. Did Tabaxel? Did you actually find the body, or did you just find the blood?
No, I just saw some blood and stuff. I'm just assuming it's over there.
Yeah. So you
Nice
do.
roll.
I mean, you dig around a little bit, and there's not much left. He's skinned, and the meat's been harvested, and it's basically a carcass. You know.
Okay. Well, then I will wrap them up in. Do they have like any kind of blanket here or anything like that? That like one of theirs.
Yeah, I think that's fair to say. Like they were traveling with that stuff. Sure.
And I start digging.
Undril comes over and says, "Oh my God, that was so scary, Mr. Blue. How do you think
You
I
did
did?"
You did very well. You were very strong.
She kind of smiles and kind of kicks the dirt. Thanks. Let me help you. And she goes and looks around, picks up one of the oars and starts kind of scraping the dirt up. It can be forgot. It still smells good though. It's like hot over the fire.
Oh yeah, it smells good.
Who wants to check to see if there's anything of value within the stuff?
I will.
Yes, so you don't find anything of particular value to you. There are some nasty things that they would use for spell casting, like frogs and bat guano and things like that. They have some provisions, nasty provisions, but obviously the preferred meal is...
Is there any Eye of Newt?
Yes, there
Sweet.
is. I have newt. Cool. That is that.
So we bury, say prayers, do some prayers over the body and put him to rest and bury him. Maybe stack a little bit of rocks on him for like some kind of headstone, and then drag the hags over to a spot, make a brush fire, and get rid of them.
Okay.
And then, so there was no provisions or gold or treasure.
Yeah, I think you can find. We'll say
The guy was the provisions.
Yeah, I'll say you find.
Are the boots normal?
Yeah, just regular men's boots.
Okay. I was making sure because I had them set aside. I don't know.
Yeah, no, they're just nice leather boots.
Okay.
They don't fit me.
And you find maybe like six rations.
Okay. But we did get the boat.
Yeah, got an extra boat.
Yep.
Yeah, it's sort of rickety and clearly a prop. You don't know if it's very river worthy.
Then if it was something that wasn't usable, I would have used it to build the pyre to burn the witches.
Okay, yeah, that's probably the best idea. It's just sort of, yeah, you can tell once you get a better look around, you can see some of the bones hanging from the limbs, and they've obviously done something like this before. Maybe it was even travelers before. Yeah, rations.
Oh, before we get done burying the guy, I dumped the rest of the stew into the grave.
Yeah, okay.
Is that,
Hickory's dumping the stew out.
Yeah, but I was hungry.
Cool. Great. So you guys make your way down the river, and nothing happens for the next night. In fact, nothing happens for the next couple of nights.
Sweet. Full
Yeah.
hit points and full spells and full hit dice.
Yeah, yeah. It's already pre-rolled on that, so let's do 1, 2, I think, 3.
I keep saying that. I keep referring to friend as a good luck charm. After the battle.
To Undril? Yeah, that's nice. Okay.
Undril.
Yes, she's a very good luck charm. We all almost died.
You mean Zendala? Isn't it? Oh no, it's not it. The wrong person.
Azaka.
Undril?
Undril, yeah.
Yeah, Undril
Yes.
Silver. Yeah.
And
okay.
yeah,
go ahead.
we're good. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I
yeah.
thought of something, but that was errored.
So you made your way. You have spent a few days. Everybody update your HP and all that.
And so we also asked about Undril. Does she know about Camp Righteous?
She heard that Camp Righteous was the previous camp to Camp Vengeance, but was overrun by undead, and they had to regroup further upriver.
Interesting.
Oh, Lathander. Oh, Lathander.
So you went from being righteous to being vengeance?
That makes sense to me.
I suppose that's what they call it. I hear many men were killed, so it makes sense.
Unfortunately, added to the undead horde,
All right.
I would presume.
Okay. So you make your way downriver a couple of days, and the next thing that happens is like on the 4th day. And you guys are, let's see, what do we want to happen? I think this. Yes.
You'd like to find a stash of magical weapons.
That was the first encounter. Yeah, I think you guys are in a spot where you're portaging the canoes, or portaging the canoes, however you say that. And,
Portaging.
You have to walk through the jungle some bit to get around some blown down trees, and let everyone make a perception check while you're walking through the jungle.
A weem away, a weem away.
All right.
Where's our bird noises?
Yeah,
Gary,
we
where's
need
the
that.
animals?
We need that here.
Yeah.
Snarn and I don't perceive shit.
The sun
You're-
must be up.
Nimbus, you're probably
Yeah.
still like wiping your tongue after like 4 days. It's still, but you're still like.
Oh, it's misty. Okay.
They could be singing along with Hickabee. You were there when things look dreadful. There's always one more dawn.
Undril looks back at Blue and says, "Is he always like this?"
He has found his faith. I am happy for him.
Very, very well. Me too, then. And okay, this is where you kind of find yourselves in the jungle, and all of a sudden, everyone sees these huge vines begin to stick out from the foliage, and several creatures reach out towards you with vines. Let me put them in play. Okay. And Snarn and Nimbus, you are surprised. Everyone else, you don't see them at first. You don't perceive them, even with your passive perception. But you do see these vines snaking out as if to grab. And this one in the back here is going to try to grab Hickabee. Actually, we're going to roll initiative. Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 3. Yes.
3.8.
I assume you dropped the canoe.
Yeah, I know.
I was just about to say that. Yeah.
Because I have negative 0.92 to the roll.
Yikes. Okay. And so the turn order.
Look, I'm first. Oh, no, wait.
Oh,
Leon.
you're first in our hearts.
Leon, you're. Wait.
All right.
Snarn and Nimbus. Okay. Snarn and Nimbus, you do not go the first round.
You got to do it as Zaka and what's her name,
damn
too?
it.
And Underl.
Initiative. Boom. Leon, you're still up.
All right. Cast Hunter's Mark on that one.
Gotcha. Hunters.
And then take a nice shot at it.
Okay. Yeah, 14 hits.
Nice.
11.
Okay. Yeah, these are easier to hit. I mean, they're plants, really. They look like. Let's see. Hard to see though.
Are they honeysuckle?
You don't think so. You don't think so. They're viney.
The hell is that?
It's a plant.
It's an assassin vine.
Mm.
You want to move, Leon, or you're good?
Sneaky, sir.
Good for now.
Hickabee.
My, what a friendly force this is.
It did just want the hug.
It seems that way.
It could be. My arrows aren't going to do much. Time for good cheat and bad cheat. He pulls out his. Well, he can only pull one out right now. Pulls out his little short sword, and will leap towards Snarn. Look out! He's going to leap in and swipe at this thing. Where's cheat? Good cheat. And he's going to do it.
11 misses.
Okay. And he stumbles over the boat as he tries to get out.
Yeah.
Wait, are we in a boat? Why are we in the boat in the middle of the forest?
We're carrying the boat.
Okay. He quick and actually hits him in the head as he ran up. Darn, look out! Oh, that's no. I'm an action surge. Might as well. And he's gonna take another swipe. Come on, good cheat.
Oh yeah.
There we go. And I'm going to menacing attack. So that's another D8.
Booga.
So 7 and 6, so 13 damage, and he's got a DC 13.
All right, wisdom. Yep. Oops.
Yes.
Damn it. All
Oh,
right.
Jesus.
Oh, I made another one.
Boop. You're gone. Save. There it is. I got buttons everywhere. Oh, he
Oh, it
fails.
fails.
Okay, so he's a scared.
He's a scared.
He sees the shining gold tooth and he thinks it's fire.
Yeah, it just sort of like, moves back away from you. Yeah. Okay, he's got disadvantage on attack rolls. Checks, right? Yeah, Nimbus. You don't go. Unfortunately, Nimbus and Snarn don't. Tabaxel.
I'm gonna whip a dagger at the one that Hickabee just attacked. 25.
Yeah.
Eight?
Yeah.
I mean 8. Yeah, dumbass.
Gotcha.
11.
All right.
All right, and yeah, that's it.
Okay. Snarn doesn't
I
go.
got my sneak attack.
The assassin vine. I think this one's going to try to grab Snarn. $14. Miss. This one's going to reach out and try to grab Hickabee.
Oh, my goodness. Did you see what it does?
Oh, 21. You are grappled
Shit.
and restrained.
Ow, it's got my berries. Get it off me!
21 poison damage at the start of each of your turns.
Yeah, so that doesn't do any damage currently, so you are grappled and restrained. So restrained just means disadvantage on attacks and dex saves. Those two went. This one's going to reach out and try to grab Undril. And hits. She is restrained. This one's going to try to grab Azaka. Did I click it? Nope. Misses.
Shit, get away from me.
Just misses. Azaka's got like no armor. All right.
Yeah, but she just sit there and giggle.
Azaka jumps out of the, or jumps free of the line and takes a couple slashes at it with her scimitar. Or swashes, whatever. Oh, she crits him.
Nice.
11, 20 damage total. Yep.
Oh, about time she did something.
Yeah. She's not been super effective.
Yeah, none of us are. I guess it's plants. If we're fighting nice old ladies, we don't have them.
She was crawling away. Undril. So she takes 60.
Oh, we nailed her when she was defenseless.
Yeah. Let's roll. 6d6. Roll. Undril takes 21 damage. I forgot how much she started.
That was the average, by the way. That's exactly what what the average was.
Oh, shoot.
She can attempt to escape, though, if it's her turn.
Yeah, let me... Poot. I forgot what her starting hit points were. I never updated them. Oh, yeah, I remember that. 26. Okay, so oops. Yeah, she's badly hurt. She reels over. She retches. And she will try to escape with her turn. Strength, DC 14. Ability. There we are. Let's do athletics. Nope. She's still there. She will most likely go down if she's still there. I'll just put this guy here to represent that. Blue.
Let's see here. I don't have to move. I'm going to guiding bolt the plant.
All right.
So I miss.
8 misses. Yep.
Yeah, and then I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon as a bonus action. And hit or miss. I don't know what to hit.
Just
12.
miss. Yeah, 12 just misses. Leon.
All right. Step out a little bit. Shoot the one with a mark on it.
Hit.
13.
Okay. Yeah, you see cabbage flying everywhere, but it's still alive.
And I'll stay there.
Okay.
Kill it with fire.
It can be as restraint, but you can still
Takes
attack.
damage.
Yep.
Are you gonna roll or just 20 more?
I'll just roll it. 24. Poison damage.
And he's gonna try and break free.
Okay.
Acrobatics.
DC 14. You make it. Just make it. You burst free of its bonds.
And that's. Oh, I get a bonus action.
Nimbus, you were surprised, but now you know what's going on. It's your attack.
All right. I'm just gonna come over here and use his quarterstaff on.
And
Yeah, that's a hit.
All right, and I also want to apply, which means they take an extra damage equal to my level, so it's another 4 points of damage.
Okay, gotcha.
And for my bonus action, I'm actually gonna disengage and go over here.
Okay. It's a Bexel.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out my rapier and try to free Undrill from the thing.
Oh,
Hey.
yeah, you hit.
Nice.
You kill it.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, it de-animates or whatever, and
Bitch.
just cabbage now.
Cool. All right. I guess that's it.
Okay. Okay, sorry. Housekeeping. Snarn, you're up.
When the burning hand's the one in front of me.
Ooh, nice.
All right. So it's a Dex save. Saves Dex.
Nope.
It fails, but for whatever reason, the moisture on the plant seems to like negate some of the effects of the burning hands.
Really?
All right.
However, even at half damage for fire damage, it dies. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. This one's going to move its full movement of 5 feet and attack Nimbus. You are
Shit.
restrained. It's not been a good battle for you. That's it for him. This one's going to try to get Azaka again. Hits. She is restrained. Azaka goes. Oops. Not roll. Roll. Ooh. Azaka takes 28 damage. And she's going to use her turn to try to break free. Restrained is just Dex. Just Dex. Okay. She doesn't make it anyway. She's still restrained. Undrill, recently freed. She is in bad shape, so she's going to cast Cure Wounds on herself at 3rd level.
Ouch. Oh,
Wait, where's the other one?
yeah. What are you talking about? The top part is the 2d8, and she rolled a 2 and a 1. So she has 14 hit points back.
Wow, okay.
She
I was like,
maxed it on the regular.
I got to be missing something, right?
Yeah. That's a horrible roll for the 2d8.
Okay. That's her turn. Blue, you're up. She doesn't have a lot to begin with.
Do we know about the one down in the south yet? Oh,
Yeah.
it has Snarn?
Yeah, you
Or a Nimbus, I mean?
Yeah, you heard Nimbus go, it's got me.
No, Nimbus! I save you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There it is. I swing with my spiritual weapon, which will hit.
Mm-hmm.
And I do a sacred flame.
You kill
Whatever.
it. Yeah.
Oh yes, with 1 point. Nice.
Yeah. Nimbus is free. And
Nimbus, you are free.
and you
Do I
hear-
still take the 21 points of damage?
You hear Azaka. No. Mm-mm.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Baloo.
Yeah. Only if you're in its grasp.
Quick, Twazaka.
Leon, up front.
I'll move my mark up to that one.
Catch you. Okay.
And then I'll shout out at it, "Let us slay you."
Okay. I thought it was going to do me more to that sentence, but you do, and it agrees, and it dies.
You know, lettuce.
It's like it kicks it off of her.
Anybody got some Ren's dressing?
Yes. So you make it through the assassin vines, relatively unscathed, right?
Why do plants move? Plants aren't supposed to move. That's the point.
Yeah, they're not planted.
Eat plants, not people.
Hickory swings at the plant in front of him again.
Hickory, as I walk by you, I reach out with my trunk and say a quick prayer to Torm. And heal you for 11 points.
Oh, thank you, friend.
Okay. You guys make it back to the river. There's nothing, obviously, treasure-wise on these plants. You have a ton of hit points.
Come on.
XP. You make your way back to the river, and you camp for the night, and nothing happens. You wake up feeling refreshed, so feel free to update your HP. You head back downriver. And we're about to wrap it up here. I think we'll just start this next thing here. What happens on day 5?
Leave us cliffhanger.
Yeah, a little cliffhanger action.
Nice.
So again, I think you rest for the day, and you hear something off in the woods, and you go to check it out. And this is maybe after you've made camp for lunch or something on the following day, and you see
Zombie T-Rex.
No, I'm saving that for later. You see who went in? I think you all went into the Temple of Savras. One of the assassins that was, I guess, bothering Grandfather Zatembe, you notice him right here. And he looks over at you. And you hear, or before he does that, I think you hear him say, "Now, artists, come down. We just want to talk to you." And you look up at the tree, and there's a man up in a tree. And next to him is sort of a dragon man is the only way to describe it. I think I've got a handout, actually. It's probably the best way to describe it. Let's take a look here. See what I got.
That's the dragon man that they talked about. The grandfather talked about. And the human.
You
I remember that. I remember Artis.
You see this guy standing next to
Dragon
Artis.
bait.
What the fuck?
He has with him a very nice sword. And
When he dies, we'll take it.
and you see this guy, Mr. Artis Simber. And you hear Artis call down, "No, thank you. We're just fine up here. Carry on." And she says, "Listen, we just want to talk." And he yells down, I know what you want, and you can't have it, so just be on your way. We're fine up here in this tree." And then at this point, the assassin looks over. The assassin, I gave it away. Looks up over at you, and she looks at some of these Chultan tribal warriors that she's got with her and a couple of the thugs. And she sees you. She goes, "Deal with them." And we'll roll initiative when we get back next week. Look at this guy.
I know.
Like,
It's like, I like you, man. You
This
are
is
good.
like-
He is so
I'm
happy
just
to be
happy
killing
to
y'all.
be here.
So,
It looks like I think he's on the toilet taking a shit.
that could be.
Does he
just
kind of look like the
straining
dude that's in all those movies with The Rock? Who's that?
Kevin Hart.
Yeah, Kevin Hart.
motion. Oh, I gotta see. It kind of does look like Kevin Hart. I think it's his
Kevin
top
Hart in Tomb of Annihilation.
He's getting paid for that. Well, cool. Well,
So-
I'm gonna shut off the video.